Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Global Games and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft Let's Build a City series. So today we're taking a look at how to build a modern house. I'm really happy with how this house turned out. It's a lot of detail packed into a small build and it's also very simple to build. So I think without any further ado, let's jump into how to build it. Alright guys, so jumping into things here, we have a pretty small lot. We're going to be using white concrete and gray concrete to start off this build. I'm going to come over to this one corner and quickly start off here with the main garage area, which is going to be 5 blocks wide, just like so. And we're going to have another 3 wide section right there. We're then going to go 1 block back, do another 3 wide section coming out like so. And then we're going to come up 3 blocks like that. This is where we have 2 large 5 wide windows. So we're going to go along like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. All right, so that's the basic idea. I'm now going to go along and fill in the in-between of these front little window sections, just so we have a spot to place the glass on. That is actually all of them except for this one right here. We're going to leave that empty for the time being. This is where I want to put an interesting line. I put it right up against the fence, as you can notice, and that's because I figured that we didn't really need any room to walk around here, and also it's only going to be coming out 1 block, or actually 2 blocks here, and then it will be grass behind there. So what we're going to do for this part here is we're going to bring up a gray stripe like so. And then we're simply going to go along here and fill in the rest of our 3 high windows. So if we bring this up 2 more, it's going to give us a 3 high window, which means if we go up 1 more above that, that would be technically our ceiling line. We're going to bring that all the way along here, leaving room for the garage as well. And actually, we got to leave this one open. Then we're just going to simply bring this block along here like so. And we're going to be able to bring this gray stripe around the back like this. This creates a really cool modern 3D texture in the background, and it's just a really cool look in general. This line then curves and comes around back just like so. You just follow the regular line of your windows with the white, and then you just set the gray concrete 1 block back. Pretty simple so far? I think so. Now we're going to bring up this section here to a little bit of a higher a little bit of a higher block. This is going to be a main living room, so we want it to be pretty grand here. So we're going to come up, I think 2 more additional blocks like so, and then we'll bring this back into here. So this is actually going to be another 3 wide section, and I think I'm just going to wall right up to it. Or actually, you know what? Why don't we build this up higher? A little bit confusing there, but that's the look that we're going for overall with the house. Now on the upper section as well, we're going to add in this gray section, doing exactly what we did over here. We're going to follow the line of the windows below with the white concrete, and then we're going to follow the gray concrete inset 1 block down and inset by 1 block here, like so. Again, this one sits up a little bit higher, which actually makes it less noticeable, and I quite like that actually, how it kind of all fits in here. And this is also why I brought this one down like so. I think it's a really cool L design there. The actual front door I was going to put back in here, and then this is going to be the main living room, and then we're going to have some bedrooms lined up behind the garage. So after we hit the living room like so, we're just going to come out 3 blocks like that. We're going to go back another 2 sets of 3 blocks for our window. We're going to go around like so. We're going to come out 1 block here. Going to go another 3 like so. Another 3 like so. We're going to come in our 1 block like now. Like so. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out another word for so. And then we're going to come another 3 blocks here and another 3. We're going to now follow, I suppose we could follow the exterior line out if we wanted to, avoiding this fence. We could actually just use the hedge fence as the fence for this property. That would work just fine. So why don't we go ahead and do that, leave 1 block in between, and we'll just follow a line along like so. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's do a 1 block like so. Like so. Man, I gotta stop saying that. But let's leave a 1 block gap for the gray, and we'll just do it like that. We'll cut it off there because we don't want to continue it along the back. Not much purpose in doing that. We'll go along though and add 2 more of these 3 block wide sections. You see we line up perfectly with this one. So in this case, now you know what, we will actually come out again 1 block here, just so then we get a little bit more room for the bedrooms. That's what I'm thinking. And that's going to bring us right there. All right, I'm pretty happy with how that's looking. And now we'll just continue this line all the way along here. We're going to have some pretty big windows, generally speaking, throughout the house, which I'm pretty excited about. So now we're just filling rectangles, completing the squares here, and making sure that everything's at the correct height. Go along and do that to every single one of the windows until they're all brought up to the ceiling level. Then we reach this part up here, we're bringing this line all the way up to match the window on the other side. And then we're just going to simply bring this wall in like so, and then continue the gray concrete in like that. And there's a general layout for our house. Pretty simple so far, and I'm definitely liking how it's looking. One thing that I want to do is go along and add some quartz slabs along the top, just to add another whole layer of detail. We're going to also bring this top section in by 3 more blocks, just like so, and again on the other side. This is going to make a nice big open space for the central living area. And you know what, we might as well actually bring it back 1 more block as well. So we're doing 2 sections of 3 wide windows. I say 1 more block, but really I mean the 3 wide windows. So this is just going to go like so, and we're going to bring this right around and right around to here, and then we'll continue that wall just like this. Cool, I'm really liking how that's looking. Now we have our quartz slab completed on the top. We're going to go ahead and add one to the bottom level here. Now I think the quartz slab is optional depending on if you like a more boxy house. Boxy, is that the right word? Blocky, maybe. Depending on if you like it more straight or whatever. This definitely adds a little bit of curvature almost, even though again it's still very straight and modern. It just adds another layer of detail, which I like. Obviously, if you don't like it, you don't have to add it. Yeah, I think it definitely just helps make some modern lines much more clear. So I'm really liking how that's looking. I think that looks fantastic right now. And now we're going to go ahead and add the rest of the windows. It's a little bit of a debate for me whether or not I should be using spruce planks for our window outlines or if I should be using gray wool. Now, if you want like a super modern tech house, I definitely go for some gray wool. Or sorry, not wool, concrete. But in this case, I really do want to try out the spruce, make more of a Malibu kind of themed house. I'm going to try it out. But definitely, yeah, gray wool or gray concrete is a really cool option as well. You could also do some other colors, I'm sure. Light gray concrete might look all right, and I'm sure there's some other things as well. But in this case, I'm going to be using the spruce. And again, it kind of takes away from the very, not like super modern, but kind of like the office-y look in a way, or like the super like tech look. I'm not sure exactly what I'm saying anymore, but there's definitely two different looks that you're going to get based on whether or not you use the concrete or if you use the spruce. In this case, so I think the spruce is appropriate, so I'm going to go along and just use that. So I'm building up all the windows like so. Of course, you know, if you don't like something, you can go ahead and always change it on these builds. I'm just sort of roughly laying out what you should maybe be doing. I don't know, but I definitely think I'm going to like the spruce here. I really hope I do. If I don't, I'm just going to go along though and change it with the gray concrete. Anyway, it wasn't actually part of the original plan to use, is this spruce? Yeah, I'm saying the right thing, right? Okay. Yeah, it wasn't actually part of my original plan to use spruce, but I'm thinking it'll look cool. Hopefully it will. And if it does, then we're good. For these little one-wide windows, I'm putting one at the top and the bottom. Also for the really big windows over here, I've gone ahead and done that as well. All right, and there's the front door finished up like so. Now, I'm quite honestly really liking how it's looking. It's going to look a lot more complete here as we add the windows as well. This is the garage. I'm also going to inset the garage by one block, and it's also going to be using the spruce wood. We're going to go up like so, creating this really cool spruce garage. I would have used the spruce wood for the garage either way. Even if you're using the gray concrete, I highly recommend doing the spruce wood garage. I think it looks totally awesome. We're going to be using black windows on this build, just because I think they tie in with the white really nicely. So I'm going to go along now and fill in every single one of these outlined windows. Don't do the top ones just yet. We'll finish those off at the end. But for all the rest of them, do black stained glass on the inside. I think I have the words set now. I think the gray concrete is like a super ultra modern. I think this is like a little bit more traditional modern. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like this is like a little bit more of like an older modern style using the spruce in the windows here. But then again, there's a lot of new houses that use it as well. So I'm not quite sure. But either way, I was kind of thinking about opening this up. No, we're not going to open that up. Okay, so that's pretty cool so far. I'm liking how that's looking in general. Up here, we're going to go along and add the exact same thing with the spruce and get some windows in each one of these sections. And you guessed it, black glass in each one of these. Now on the inside here, of course, I would just simply go along and double it up. We don't actually do interiors, but I'm just going to go along and show you this, and you would do this exact same thing for the other one as well. Just double it up like so, and build a little thing on either side or whatever you want to do. And that it was going to seal that up pretty nicely. An exact same deal on this one as well. All right, it's time for us to add our roof. I'm just going to be using a white concrete to finish the whole thing up, keep it relatively consistent with the rest of the build. I do generally like using the exact same material for my roof lines. I think we can get a little bit of fill command action going on in here with the white concrete. We'll do it on that side and on this side. I'm really happy with how this is turning out, though. I hope you guys are enjoying this and that you guys like this build. That's it's always good. If you guys do like the build and you like the style, or if you have a suggestion for the next build, please don't forget, or I always say don't forget, just please go below and give me a comment. Let me know what you think we should be what we should be building in this series. Always excited to see those suggestions. We might do a little bit of building on the new multiplayer city world as well, so stay tuned for that. Just for these Let's Build episodes as we get working more on that. But I have made some good progress on it. If you guys aren't following it, it's a Minecraft multiplayer city that I've started on PC, and basically we're doing this whole kind of collaborated city. It's looking really cool. I've done a lot of work on it, and it's coming out on Friday, the new video, so hope you guys are staying tuned for that. That is going to conclude this house, though, and I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. We need a front door, of course. That was something that I kind of forgot. Birch maybe might kind of look good on this build. I don't mind that. And a front, front porch. I think I said porch, and then I put a door in. Okay, we need a front porch, and maybe that would kind of set it off a little bit. I kind of like that, though, with a different color there. Okay, I'm liking this a lot. I'm hoping you guys are liking it as well. Again, there's the other option of the gray concrete windows and just doing the exact same thing but with gray concrete. However, leave the garage because I think the garage looks good like that. But I'm very happy with how that turned out. And you could also put glass in up here. That might be interesting as well, like black stained glass. You can even cut out a section of it. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna leave it as all gray concrete. But that's definitely another option if you want to just spice it up a little bit. Anyway, kind of hard to get a big view of it with the trees here, but it's overall a good build. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this whole video. If you did, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.